storytelling is most important as a future trend. That for every product which we are exporting, which is a handicraft product, we have to have a story behind it. We are not marketing the story, we are marketing a product. Today, that Kutch embroidery is being exported, Katha embroidery is being, but very few people you ask will not know the story. And that is why I told, when you take a customer feedback through a QR code, ask them whether you know the story about this product, and you will come to know that most of them don't know. And therefore, build a story, tell a story, have an emotional connect, because every product actually has a story. You are by buying that, you are supporting the family for the children education, you are supporting the family with healthcare, you are taking out people out of poverty. Everybody does charity everywhere in the world. Now, what is a greater charity than supporting a family, right?
Hmm.
So that storytelling, then the sustainability and eco-friendly aspects. Nowadays, most of the organized retail chain stores in the world, they conduct ESG audit, the environmental sustainability and green audit. And uh, we should have that sustainable and eco-friendly elements into our product, and attach the cultural aspect, cultural preservation, see, and continuity. Today I was giving you example of Madhubani painting, that the youngsters don't want to do that, because they don't see that their parents were always poor, even though they had the great art. But through, by enabling them, today 2000 youngsters are being trained under a Government of India program on Madhubani painting, and they are doing this painting in many other countries, in the drawing room walls and so many other places. So that is something. And cross cultural exchange, very important. Now this is one element. See, countries like Europe and have a program where dance forms, there are cross cultural exchange. Indian dance forms from various regions go to perform there, their dance forms comes to dance troops comes to India. We have culture, cross cultural exchange. We need similar cross cultural exchange for handicraft. Okay, for example, uh, the place where Tibetan singing bowls are made, or batik textile in Indonesia, or your Russian dolls and the Turkish mosaic, we need to send Indian artists there, and their artists need to come to India, right? And we need to expose each other to. It will create a sense of pride to both. That to those who are doing well, they will feel good. To those who want to catch up, they will know the best practices, and they will be able to benchmark with others, right? We see, for example, Government of India has a program called ITEC, where they are training foreign bureaucrats from Africa, Latin America, many countries, on how India has transformed itself, particularly in last 10 years. Similar program we need for artisans, because when we give exposure to our artisans, they can do wonders. I have seen private initiatives in India where people under a personal social responsibility in US have invited Indian artists to perform their, I mean, to make their art in a exhibition, in a live form. And I have seen their lives transform, because when they see the actual marketplace and they get exposure, they get highly motivated to continue this as a career, right?
Right.
And then, of course, the two things, as I told, about online e-commerce sales and branding. Now, a lot of people tell me, oh, these artisans are so small, how can they do online e-commerce? So it's not like
No.
that. It's a question
Yeah.
of education. And there are all
Exactly.
these Amazon Handmade and so many portals. I have seen so many artists doing it successfully. We just have to train them. It's about skill, right? So skill development is key.